tools for do-or-die politicians. Buratai advises youth. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Why is it ringing in my head that everyone who leaves politics, everybody who is no longer a politician, all of a sudden is like their sense comes back to normal? Nobody should come for you. I'm just saying, look at the former president of Nigeria. A lot of things he's saying these days make sense. Like, it is like once they are no longer on that seat, the thing comes back to normal. But whenever they are, that means something is on that seat. The news in detail, please stay with us. The Nigerian ambassador to the Republic of Benin, retired Lieutenant General Buratai, has advised Nigerian youths not to let themselves be used as willing tools by do-or-die politicians who want to stir up trouble in their communities. Buratai gave the advice in his message to Nigerian youth titled Gymnasium in Politics and Nigeria's Founding Fathers, posted on his verified Facebook page on Friday. He challenged them to instead embrace the tenet of political dynamism and root out every factor contributing to the democracy deficit in Nigeria, such as voter apathy, ballot snatching, looting, arson, and the likes. According to him, youth constitute a large percentage of our voting and working population, and are also going to be the number one population bloc that will suffer the consequences of bad governance and incompetent leaders in the future. Therefore, you must do everything to safeguard your future survival and welfare in mind. Get actively involved in the democratic process by joining a political party and electing those who will lead you. Remember that voting is a civic duty expected of every Nigerian, he said. The former chief of army staff said he spent his entire service life defending the nation and democracy because of his conviction that the political system is most conducive to peace, sustainable development, rule of law, and respect for human rights. He said that Nigerians' 32 years of uninterrupted democracy is worth celebrating, saying that election devoid of integrity could not bring legitimacy to the winners, security to the losers, or public confidence in the leaders and institutions. This, according to him, weakens politics by encouraging disaffected groups to seek out less constructive outlets for their discontent, saying some people feel that there is no need to commend the Nigerian democratic project because of this challenge associated with all nascent democracies. I respectfully disagree. We're evolving, and as you can see, the system is improving daily, and as a result of our leaders' periodic enhancement to the democratic system. For instance, the 2022 Electoral Act, which the President, Commander-in-Chief, President Muhammadu Buhari just signed into law, is a factor that will undoubtedly improve the transparency and acceptability of the country's future elections and promote democratic governance. Democracy remains a universal aspiration because it actually delivers. For example, of the 20 countries with highest levels of human development, as measured by the UN's Human Capital Index, 19 are liberal democracies. Among the top 40, 36 are liberal democracies. And even the citizens of poorer democracies live on average 9 years longer than citizens of poor autocracies because they have better access to health and education. Democracies are also less vulnerable to famines and conflict, he said. He continued, it was the Greek philosopher Aristotle who said, man is by nature a political animal. It means that the man is born, lives and dies as a member of a community, and the affairs of that community are therefore his and vice versa. This is why, since my transition back to civilian life from the Nigerian army, I have continued to participate in every civic activity I could to promote peace and strengthen our democracy. It is the reason I decided to send this message to all Nigerian youth. Buratai also urged Nigerian youth to take the critical issue of participation and a vibrant democratic system in Nigeria as sacrosanct and embrace what he termed political dynamism. He defined political dynamism as vigorous political activity that is geared towards progress and strength in the polity, usually characterized by patriotism, service to the fatherland, and youth inclusivity. According to him, youth can be a creative force, a dynamic source of innovations, and they have undoubtedly throughout history participated, contributed, and even catalyzed important changes in political systems, power sharing dynamics, and economic opportunities. However, young people also face poverty, barriers to education, multiple forms of discrimination, and limited employment prospects and opportunities. This is a global challenge, although it differs across countries, and it is why the youth must take the issue of electing their leaders very seriously, he said. Buratai hailed the dynamism exhibited by the founding fathers such as Nnamdi Azikiwe, Ahmadu Bello, and Obafemi Awolowo, and offered an inclusive impression that all regions had to say in the formation of a country. He said that President Buhari laid the foundation for a new Nigeria, adding that he had kept faith with his vision and principles in spite of the myriad of challenges. He urged the youth to carry the vision and principles beyond the current administration and protect the legacies for a greater Nigeria and formidable future organizations. Future generations. Sincerely, like I said earlier before, it is like when these people leave the power, something happens. They transform back. And it is when they get there, a lot of things happen. I used to say before that it is when